Hi there. It is the night before we head off to our expedition to Sweden, and we are busy packing. What I wanted to do is just take a couple of minutes and show you some of the really cool things that we bought for this trip. We bought a lot of things for the trip, and we're only taking one bag each. One bag. So I'm going to walk you through the things because we've got some really cool gear here. So first thing here is Jason has expertly put all of the basic clothes of mine in this vacuum sealed bag. So you can see we've got a few base layers here. We're each taking four base layers, 4 pants and 4 shirts. And what we did was we bought each base layer is made by a different company, just so that we have a variety. We've got sock liners here, which are the first layer that we'll put on before we put on our socks. And we've got here 100% wool socks to keep our feet nice and warm in the snowy weather. Moving along here, I want to show you these. I got these really cool pants from Eddie Bauer. They're jeans, but they also have a second layer that they're lined with. So when we get up north, I'll only have to put on a base layer and these jeans, and I should be good to go. Whereas if we look at these jeans, which I'm also taking, they are regular jeans. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a base layer. I have another layer of fleece, and then I'll put these on to keep me nice and warm. So we've also got glove liners. So this is the first layer that we're going to put on our hands when we get up north. And the reason for these is if we decide we want to take some pictures or play around with our phone while we're in the middle of the wilderness, instead of just taking off these gloves and exposing our hands to freezing temperatures, we'll have a layer of defense here. And you can see that these have these little things on them so that we can swipe on our phones and LED screens. So the next thing we have here is this really cool bracelet that Jason found, a very stylish bracelet. What we've got here is 10 feet of rope. In case, you know, there's we're stranded or we need rope, we have it here. This can be unraveled.
Paracord, yeah.
Paracord, right. Well, this also is a multifunction bracelet. So we've also got a compass here. So we always know the direction of north. We've got a whistle here in case we need to signal for help. And we've got this, we've got a flint here. So if we need to start a fire.
We're not starting a fire here.
Yeah, we're not starting a fire here, but we have that if needed. We've got this. I'm not going to open it, but it's just a bag in case we go souvenir shopping and we need an extra bag. This will unravel, and it's a tote bag that we have. We've got this, each one of us, we have a balaclava. So what this is I'll put it on so you can kind of see what it is exactly. So when we are dog sledding and snowmobiling, we can wear this and it'll protect our face from the elements. And if needed, we can pull this down and we can show our face for pictures and selfies. So we both got one of these.
Now something else about those as well is the front is actually got holes in it.
Yep.
So in a lot of cases what happens if it doesn't have holes, it has a tendency to fog up or build up moisture between your face and the material. So this actually allows for some evaporation.
Yep.
Awesome.
So besides that, let's come over here. So these are the bags that we're actually taking with us. They're Osprey. And they're really cool because they're backpacks. So you can see we've got, you know, the backpacks here. We've also got the shoulder straps here. We've also got an extra strap that we can tie around our waist for support, for added support. Back's pretty simple on the inside. So what we'll do actually, this is pretty cool, we'll take this bag and we'll just slide it in like so. And then you'll see that I've got plenty of extra room for some additional things like my jeans and my gloves and so forth. So besides that, if you'll come over here, we've got some extra things. I just wanted to point out some of the things we're also taking soap and wipes for when we go glamping and we need, you know, they don't provide things like that. We have that. We've got Carmex lip balm, which is going to be extremely important because we need to keep our lips moisturized in the cold weather. I'm taking Tide for when, if we need to wash our own clothes. And then for Jason, we've got these nice protein bars in case he decides the Swedish food is not to his liking. He's got a variety.
I'm so damn picky.
Yeah. So he's got some variety here.
Let's see that lip balm again. Let's see if we can get this thing to focus on it.
It's pretty good lip balm if you're out in freezing temperature.
Oh, that's tough. It's not focusing. Okay.
That's okay. And then we've got these things. These are electric hand warmers. We have 6 of them. They last for about 6 hours on high. And the reason we got 6 is because we were told by one of the managers of Outside World that, you know, when his experience, when he's been out in freezing temperatures, is to take a bunch of these, put one under each armpit, and one in your crotch. And what essentially it is it's they're the main arteries or the main lines that need to stay warm, and they'll warm, you know, your limbs and so forth. So we got a bunch of these to take with us. Now, the last thing I want to show is my bag. Now this bag is really cool because it'll actually zip onto this bag, so I can carry one bag instead of having to carry 2, but then I can take this off like when I get on the airplane. So I've got my badass Midori here, or my traveler's notebook, which I'll be using to I've got our itinerary and some other documents, and I'm going to be documenting our awesome adventure up north. I've got The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, a Swedish classic for my reading entertainment. Cool UV sunglasses for when we get up north and there's bright
Polaroid,
snow.
yeah.
Oh, Polaroid, yes, Polaroid. And other than that, I've got a little pocket here with things like hand sanitizer and some bedtime tea for when we get on the airplane. I need to go to sleep. So that is it in a nutshell. Oh yeah, and you know, of course we're going to bring our awesome badass tablet here. This thing we're going to be posting things to our website, V&J Cole. We're going to be using it to upload all of our pictures. Jason is taking a bunch of SD cards for the camera. So you can see all the SD cards that he's taking.
In a waterproof container.
In a waterproof container. Very important. Very, very important. And he's got his awesome headphones, courtesy of my mom.
Bose. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the padlock?
Ah, padlock, of course, because
That helps, especially with backpacks, right?
yes, because when we get to the hotel, for instance, if we want to leave it in the front desk, we'll just lock up our bags.
Coolly.
And that's it. So
Right?
that's it in a nutshell. So we're super excited about going. And I think we, hopefully, fingers crossed, have everything that we're going to need. And if not, we'll just buy it when we get there. Signing off. Bye, everyone.